Hey guys, what's up? My name is Daniel with Springfield Rugby Football Club. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to recruit new players using Facebook ads. This has worked really well for our club for years, and it can work really well for yours as well. This works for any sport, but today I'm going to be talking about rugby specifically. It's just a simple, repeatable system that you can use every single year to bolster your roster. You can basically buy players through this system. So let's get into it. How much money do you need? It doesn't really matter. You can do this for $1 a day, $5 a day, whatever you guys can afford. Pass the hat at practice, give people your Venmo, but start early. If your training starts in August, start a month or two early. It's always good to start early. So something that you're really going to need is a Facebook page and an Instagram page. Most of you have that. But most of you might not have a Facebook ad account, and there's tons of tutorials on how to set that up, but you need to set up a Facebook ad account. That's where you're going to run all the ads from. No more boosting the post anymore. But yeah, you're going to connect a debit card or a credit card to that ad account. But yeah, after that, you need photos and videos of playing rugby. Imagine that. So you should be collecting those all season. It doesn't matter if you're using an iPhone or a professional photographer or videographer, just get some stuff. A lot of the stuff that I'm going to be showing you today, I just got on my iPhone. So you don't need expensive equipment for this. You are going to need a Facebook event. So once you've got all that, just make a Facebook event. So we're going to be specifically doing our new player rugby clinic today, but this works for training. So usually, like say we start August 5th, which we are going to start training August 5th this year, just make a couple of Facebook events for those first, trainings, maybe 2 trainings or 4 trainings, and then send people to that. But this new player rugby clinic we found kind of breaks, the barrier a lot better because people know that it's just for new players. They're not intimidated, and so it seems to work really well. You're also going to want to post in this event a lot and often, and just remind people because people get notified when you're posting here. So post a lot. Remind them that the new player clinic is coming. If you can swing it, also do a landing page like we've done here. You don't absolutely need this, but it's very helpful to send everybody to one spot. We also collect their name and email and let them ask questions here. This is just so we can, reach out to them and follow up. After they come to the clinic, you need to reach out to them and follow up. Make sure they're coming back. Retention is very important. So you're going to want to, capitalize on all the money you spent for this. So let's get into it. This is our Facebook ad account, and really you can screenshot this if you want or just pause the video. There's a lot of different stuff that we've done. You can see going back quite a few years. So what we're going to do specifically today, though, is an event ad. So you can see here, this is maximum. If I did it today, we're spending $10 a day right now. So today, this is the first time I've looked at this, we have 4 event responses for $2.09 each. So that just gives you a bit of an idea on what you can expect. So once you're in your ad account, select create. Now, this is going to bring up a bunch of different objectives. You can utilize all of these, not all of them, but like a traffic objective. That would be good to send people to a landing page. But today, specifically, we're going to do engagement because we're going to get event responses from the Facebook event. So engagement, and this is going to bring up your campaign setup. You always want to choose this manual setup because you don't want Facebook to do all of it for you. Okay, so there are 3 tiers to a Facebook ad. Here's the campaign, here's the ad set, and here's the ad. When you're in the actual ad account, so you'll see tabs here, campaigns, ad sets, ads. So on the campaign level, what you do is you set up you set up multiple things. So you set up the budget. So we're going to do a campaign budget here. And let's just say we're going to do $5 a day. So we'll set it at that. All this is good. So next we will go to the ad set. So this is where you do all the targeting, and there's multiple things that you do here. It's going to default to message destinations. You don't want that. You want on your ad. So select this right here. And you can do multiple engagement types, like I was saying. Here's video views. We also use that. But again, event responses specifically for this example. So budget and scheduling, ad entries and campaign. So the budget, we set the budget here at the campaign level, but you can set it at the ad set level. That's if you have multiple ad sets and you're doing different things. You don't need to do that. I'm just trying to simplify this as much as possible for you. Okay, so start date today. Yes, it's June 7th. Budget and scheduling, audience controls. Okay, so this is where it's going to default to what's called Advantage Plus targeting, but we want to switch to the original audience. This will allow us to fine tune the age and multiple different other things. So when you do that, select location, because you do not want to send this ad to the entire United States. So zoom in, or you can start typing in your city, but I am just going to zoom in right here, Springfield, select drop pin and drop a pin. You just think, how far will people drive to play rugby? So I'm going to do a 30-mile radius. You can do whatever you would like. And then this is going to be for men, and we don't want 65 and up, although there may be some rugby players that are 65 and up. Not for this ad. And again, you can do whatever you like here. If you don't want to recruit players that are 38, they might not have longevity. So maybe you want to cap it at 37, 36, 18 to 37. Okay, so we've got our geographic location selected, and we've got our age, and we want to make sure that we're doing just men. For the women one, we just do women for that. But, there's something to be said about doing it for both. We've done both. Sometimes men's wives or girlfriends will see it and say, hey, babe, check this out. So you decide. But yeah, that's pretty much it. On the right side, you're going to see what's called the estimated audience size. So this isn't very big, 72,000 potential audience reach. So we could narrow this by interest targeting. This is where you do that. Like we could say rugby. And you could select all these or sports or whatever, but that would take your potential audience size down quite a bit. So don't do that. So after you're done with that, you're going to come to the ad level. So this is where all of this is selected, all of the creative is done, all the copy, everything. But we're doing an event, so our event is our creative and our copy. No, it's not. I take that back. We can add different creative here. So, and this is what we do also. So it's going to use the event cover that you set up on the event, but you can also add. You can set up creative and add anything you want. Any photos, any videos. This is a pretty gnarly one. So for this example, we'll do that. You can do all your image generation. You can do all kinds of stuff here. You can do your primary text, but that's not where we're going to do it. I'm not selecting any enhancements. So that's it. So obviously you're going to want to put some ad copy in there. So play rugby. Obviously that's not what we said, but something a little more with more explanation. This one's really good. Apple C. Okay, so this is what it's like to play for Queen City. Does this look like fun? Just tell them everything about it. And then what you're going to do is publish it. So that's pretty much it. That's a Facebook event ad. There's multiple different ads that you can also do. So on the Queen City Chaos, we're going to check out 2025 fall recruiting video views. So when we hit create, all we did was engagement and then video views. So you can see that this really just tries to get people to watch your video. We did women 18 to 38, 30-mile Springfield radius. I also forgot to tell you to come in here and change the names. So here is the name of the campaign. So after you want to be able to see what it was, so you can just do something simple, 2020 2025 recruiting. And then on the ad set level, dang it. Save to draft, 2025 recruiting. Let's see. We did 18 to 37? 30-mile radius. So on and so forth. And here is the ad, so that's max try. Okay, cool. So this basically just tells us everything, and then you hit publish. There you go. And that's an event ad. There's other things that you can do. Like I was saying, the video views ad, this is if you have really good videos. So take testimonials from your players, from fans, or just video of them playing. So for this one specifically, we just did, and you hit up here, you can see what it looks like. Go Facebook post with comments, and it'll show you what the ad looks like. So this is just some interviews. Again, just did this with my phone. And just some B-roll. But the cool thing here is you can also invite people to like your page. So it really helps build your page quite a bit too. So that's a video views campaign. Much cheaper, just gets people to watch the video. So you need to make sure you have some kind of call to action in the ad copy. So here's our call to action: register now at springfieldrugby.com. And that's it. It's really effective. Again, you just got to make sure you keep posting in the events. You keep updating people. You email them, a few days before. But yeah, that's a really easy way to just recruit new players with Facebook ads. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, reach out to us, and we'll definitely be happy to help.